And welcome to an Eternium video. It's getting late in the late fall season. We're in midwinter now. But I have not run a single trial yet. So I'm going to be completely rusty. And with the new for this season, anyone that's gone higher than trial 80 will have their progress reset back to 80, which is a bit low really for those of us that have been up in the 160s before. So on low level trials like those, Frostbeam is just too strong, particularly if you've got a full 77 Celestialized set. So I'm going with Death from Above, Frostbolt, Arc Lightning, Immolate, Frost Nova, Death from Above, Power Infusion, Glass Cannon and Celerity. The gear, the helm is Regalia, crit damage, power, haste, crit rating, vitality, socket with power. This enchantment isn't going to be doing anything for us at this stage. It's osmosis. The fights are going to be far too short for that to have any impact whatsoever. But I'm not going to bother crafting something more useful just for a few trolls, since we're going to fly through them quite quickly. The necklace, power, crit rating, haste, crit damage, more power and enchant with power. We'll change this when we switch to a Frostbeam build. The pads, crit rating, crit damage, haste, ability rate, vitality and enchant with crit damage. So we're on a crit build here. Regalia robe, life on hit, crit damage, power, crit rating, vitality. 2 lots of power and more life on hit. The mantle is crit rating, crit damage, power, haste, vitality and enchant with crit rating. For Death from Above, you want fire and frost damage. So fire damage, frost damage, crit rating, crit damage, bit of vitality on Talisman of Storms, and on the Varlid Wind Spirit, fire and frost again, haste and crit damage. The gloves, power, crit rating, crit damage, ability rate, vitality and enchanted with armor. The bracelet of mastery, not particularly brilliant, Death from Above bonus, but will be so overpowered for these low levels. Crit damage, frost and fire and crit rating. The sash of the igniter, frost, fire, crit rating, crit damage, a bit of vitality in there. The pants, crit rating, crit damage, movement speed, power, vitality, enchant with movement speed. Boots, crit damage, crit rating, haste, movement speed, vitality, and again with movement speed. The ring, crit rating, ability rate, power, crit damage, and enchant with crit rating. And crit rating, ability rate, power, crit damage, enchant with crit rating. Igneous, crit damage, haste, power, crit rating, vitality and Slayer on there. And Glacius Tempestus, crit rating, crit damage, haste, ability rate, vitality and obfuscation. So I think we are ready to jump into trials almost. We've got coffee for movement speed, stew for some life and ginger beer for extra crit rating. I guess we should look at stats. Loads of power. Haste is at 5.25 hits per second. Haste isn't so important with Death from Above. When it comes to Frostbeam, we'll want that higher, which we will get. Crit rating is 3,400, gives us a 53.2% chance of a critical hit. Crit damage at 2,082%. Our fire and frost damage are both at 92.1%. Ridiculous amount of vitality for something as low as 80. Life on hit at 2306. Ability rate is at 1529 and our movement speed at 29.7. So let's see if I can remember how to play. having not run a trial in quite some time.
Bad guys ahead.
Potentially fireball rather than arc lightning as well at this level. Let's just deal with them. Yeah, feeling that low ability rate, but not a problem. And died to shatter. So I think a Fire Lily build will be even faster at that. So we get junk drops. Stick with Death from Above, so we're instantly up to 100. Happy enough with Death from Above still at 100. I've taken this build all the way to 152 or 153 before, so it's very much in its comfort zone at the moment. Go around that way because they're going to slow us.
Now it's kill the summoner.
And then, let's blow those away.
Burn. I've been looking for you.
And that's the end of Kara. Not bad. Might as well stick with this for a bit further. So that has unlocked to 116. How far do we want to go with Death from Above? This is actually with Frostbeam build is probably still way too powerful at this level. Taking a lot of hits because I'm out of practice with moving around. Let's just deal with them. I normally only bother going to 150 something during a season in any case, so reset isn't really harming my progress. Oh, nearly one hit Magroth. And that's the end of Magroth. What sort of drops do we get? Just junk, really. 130. Yeah. I'll finish this video at 130 and we'll switch over to Frostbeam to go higher. Done an AMB event where I've taken Fire Lily, Death from Above build to here and beyond, so a proper crit build isn't going to struggle with all these champion levels at this level.
Burn. Kill the summoner.
Probably shouldn't have rounded up this many enemies.
Take down the heat.
Almost there for pulling out Kara.
We meet
Guess
at
I'll
last.
need to practice dodging those. Not that they're going to do any damage at this level.
Fly.
Waste these.
Burn.
We've got Talisman of Storms up. Didn't get a crit.
Freeze.
And that will do for now. So I shall be back with part 2 when we shall switch to Frostbeam and carry on to 150 something. Any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below, and thank you very much for watching.